Alright, so hi guys. So for today's video, I thought I would do a Steven Universe speed paint based off the Memorial Day special, which I'm just going to call it the trial. I know that was only one out of the parts of it, but I just keep calling it the trial. I'll try and remember for this just to call it the Memorial Day special of Steven Universe, or I might refer to it as the trial, but whatever. I decided to do fan art of this because I thought that it was a really good episode, and it was very solid for the most part all the way through. There might have been only one episode that I was kind of iffy about, but I honestly can't remember the name of it. I know there was just like one part where I'm like, about, but honestly, it was mostly solid all the way through. And I really liked the Memorial Day special. All the characters were played to the best of their abilities in the Memorial Day special, and you saw them at the best of their abilities. There was never really a point where you were left questioning yourself, like, why do we need this character to be here, or what is this character doing here, or something, because sometimes the universe will just add a bunch of characters, and you'll be like, what is this character doing? Why are they even here? There's no explanation, they're just doing whatever the fuck they please. Like, sometimes, like, even with Lars, sometimes Lars will just be there, and you'll be like, what's the point of Lars being here again? It's just kind of throw Lars in, but the whole episode's kind of confusing. Like in the episode where Steven takes over Lars's body, that was kind of a confusing episode, because I was just sitting there like, what is this episode trying to tell us about Lars? And I'm like, there was no really point in this, like, thing where the episode was kind of confusing us, where the episode itself, I guess, didn't even feel like it knew what it was trying to tell us. This whole episode was very solid and really got everything right and did to Lars what I felt like Lars should have been done to. I'm just gonna call it like one whole episode. I know it was broken up into separate episodes, but I'm just calling it one whole episode. But, it did to Lars what I really thought Lars should have done. When they made Lars pink at first, I was kind of just like, okay, this is just TV trope 101. Some guy dies, and then that guy is brought back to life because the other character is crying on the guy. Like, that's TV troping 101. But then when I realized what this kind of does for Lars, and how this kind of actually makes Lars's character more solid, because it wasn't until after I watched the episode that I realized Lars now being pink and essentially basically being the same type of creature as Lion is, kind of actually makes his character better, because it makes him more of a better character where he kind of has more of a purpose than just being that angsty kid in the background for the sake of having an angsty kid to contrast Steven. He kind of makes more sense, and they're doing something with him now, and it works. It definitely works now. And I feel like because of this, when they actually do episodes with Lars in it, not the characters, but the people watching the episode will feel more satisfied and just knowing that they're actually doing something with Lars. Because recently a lot of people have been hating the Lars episodes because they've kind of been like, where is Lars going as a character? Who is Lars as a character? What is Lars as a character? So a lot of people have been hating it because of that, but now people can't really hate it because of that, since they're making Lars a better character. So that was one good thing. They kind of actually solidified to us, the viewers, where they're trying to take Lars and what they're trying to do with him. Which will definitely, make Lars a more likable, enjoyable character to watch. Even though I personally have always enjoyed Lars as a character. Except I will admit the episode where Steven takes over Lars's body kind of had me confused as to what I was supposed to be watching, because I didn't know where that episode was going at all, and I still don't know where that episode was going, and I don't think that episode knew where it was trying to go either. But still, Lars has always been probably one of my favorite out of the non-gem characters, or half-gem characters, or, out of the human characters. Lars has always been pretty up there, so I'm happy that they finally are doing something solid with Lars, because that only makes me like him more now. And I actually need to do fan art of Pink Lars at some point. Probably not on this channel, but at some point I need to do that. Sorry if I sound sick. I am a little sick. And the other thing... I'm sorry if I sound sick. I'm really sorry. But the other thing I want to bring up is Yellow and Blue Diamond. In the episode The Trial, they were amazing. Yellow and Blue Diamond are one of my favorite gem characters from Homeworld. I am separating the gem characters from the Homeworld gems to the crystal gems. To me, they're two separate things. So out of all the Homeworld gem characters that we've seen, or the ones that usually live on Homeworld, my favorites have to be Yellow and Blue Diamond, the Rutile twins, which are what I'm doing the fan art of now, and Jasper. But I'm gonna say Jasper before she became corrupt, because now that Jasper's corrupt, that was just their quick, easy excuse to throw Jasper out of the show. Jasper will never be brought back up again. There's probably gonna never be any ties to Jasper. They just killed her off for I don't know what reason. That bothers me when they do that, but they did that with Jasper. But Jasper was one of my favorite gems before they just killed her off. And the Rutile twins, and of course Yellow Diamond. I don't know if that's in order. Probably if I was doing it in order, it would be Yellow and Blue Diamond together as my first favorite homeworld character, then Jasper before she was corrupted, and then probably the Rutile twins as my third favorite. And yeah, anyways, Blue and Yellow Diamond being my favorites, I think they were done really well in this whole episode. In the whole episode, the trial, not this episode, the episode, the trial, I think they were done really well because they really showed the contrasting personalities between the two characters. Because, like I talked about last time I did fan art of Yellow and Blue Diamond, which I'll link somewhere in a card in this video, like I talked about in that episode, Yellow and Blue Diamond kind of have contrasting personalities in a lot of ways, and I really think that their contrasting personalities play off each other really well. Yellow Diamond is like the person who will just immediately jump the gun and go, I want everyone to die, and I want everything to go my way, now. And Blue Diamond is kind of just like, no, we need to think this through and think out every possibility, every way this could go, think out our actions entirely, and really think about this before we make any decisions, which in my opinion makes Yellow Diamond more the like villainous, ready to murder right now type character, and Blue Diamond more a sensible, less evil type character, because she thinks through all her actions and will only do something if she thinks she has a 100% justified reason to do it, or justified reason to do it, and her emotions do sometimes get the best of her to where it's like, she still has emotions to, Pink Diamond, and because she still has emotions and connections to Pink Diamond, that kind of makes it so that those emotions get in the way of, like, her being able to kill Pink Diamond, or being able to kill Rose Quartz, or anything to relate to Pink Diamond. Those feelings get in the way of what she's doing, and because of that, that kind of emphasizes and shows that she's a character with more feeling and emotion. And to me, when I think of a villain character, I think of like a cold-hearted person who doesn't stop to think about anything, anyone's feelings, and just kills right now, right how. Like Bill Cipher, when he just like went on a killing spree in the final of Gravity Falls. That's what I think of when I think of villain characters. Not like this character who sympathizes for other people, still has emotions for other people, and still might not want to kill people or might be hesitant to do evil things. So that's why I kind of don't think of Blue Diamond as 100% the villain character, and any villainous type things she's been seen to do probably have been well thought out by her, and she's probably just doing her job, not really being evil. Out of the two of them, I definitely would say Yellow Diamond is like the evil bully type character, and Blue Diamond is just like the lackey who's stuck to follow in her place, and is kind of too shy to speak up and say anything, but at the same time doesn't really want to actually hurt anyone unless she has a really good reason. Or unless, of course, I could kind of see her maybe attacking the off-colors because they were made differently, and that's a good enough reason, because where she comes from in her society, she would kill people that were made differently. But, like, she's not just going to immediately kill Rose and or Steven just because. Like, and in the trial, it really showed that, because in the trial, Steven basically just comes up to her and goes, yes, I am Rose Quartz, and I killed Pink Diamond. And then Blue Diamond's all like, how did you kill Pink Diamond? And then, like, Steven, like, makes up this whole lie thing, and then she goes, no, it was the sword that killed Pink Diamond. And just the fact that she would, literally take Steven's testimony of actually admitting to killing Pink Diamond and finding fault in it really proves that she doesn't want to just, like, immediately kill Pink Diamond at the first proof she gets. She wants solidified, real proof that Yellow Diamond did this. Especially since she's having a hard time believing that why am I saying Yellow Diamond? That Rose Quartz did this. That Rose Quartz killed Pink Diamond. Excuse me if I said Yellow Diamond when I meant Rose Quartz. But that Rose Quartz killed Pink Diamond. She wanted solidified, real, 100% proof. Not just, like, that. She wants to make sure all the evidence are fair before she kills her. which means that killing Rose Quartz is a hard decision for her to make, which means that she probably does, in some way, shape, or form, care about Rose Quartz enough to actually be it hard for her to have to kill Rose Quartz, or believe in this, which means that she does have feelings, which makes her either less a villain character or not really that villainous. And sometimes I do feel like you're not supposed to think of her as a villain 100%. Sometimes I feel like Steven Universe is showing that off. Like in the Zoo episode, Steven Universe, I got the vibe that they were trying to show off that Blue Diamond wasn't supposed to be the villain, more or less just stuck in a position where her emotions were getting the best of her one way or another, for one reason or another. And we were almost, in the Zoo episodes, I feel like we were almost supposed to sympathize for her, whereas in the trial, we're almost supposed to kind of get more of her process thought of this whole thing. And yeah. That is really all. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of my fan art, I'll link that in a playlist. And if you want to see more of my Steven Universe art, I will link that in a playlist as well. And yeah. That is all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.